Girl, I chose this background for the sole purpose of being shady and not reasonable. Y'all ready to talk about it? Get the music! Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I'll drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate up for discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toast it out. Flip my weave and walk it out, look how I just bossed it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging, we can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
Cause oh yes, bitches and hoes, I'm back. Back with another video we here to discuss Real Housewives of Potomac, season 7, episode, I don't know, about 18, 16, 12. I don't know. It's going to be down in the description, girl. Y'all know I don't be remembering this stuff. I got to Google it when I get up off of here. So, girl, let's get into this episode. It really was a little lackluster. It really wasn't giving anything. These filler episodes, Bravo, y'all got to do something more because it just wasn't really giving a lot. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. So we get into the episode. Karen goes over there to Gizzard's house, to the house that Gizzard built. I guess to go say hey, and we get to see the inside. That's looking like a 1950s diner. It was just a lot of everything going on. It just looked like the 50s, the 90s, the 80s, and the early 2000s threw up in there. Girl, she had some nice little pieces, but Gizzard, your house looked just like your fashions. Confusing. Okay, girl. And it's so messed up because she have nice things in there, but none of it go together. You know how her clothes be. Nothing match. But anyway, Karen was like, girl, this is better than having us outside the yard in the tent, girl. Okay, I like the house. I like it. Oh, this is cute, Gizzard. This is cute. The producer get her in the doggone confessional and asked her how she really felt. She said she liked the chandelier. That's all she can give her. She can't give her no more than that. So anyway, they call the girls downstairs. Karen give the girls their birthday gifts, some little bracelets from Gucci. And, you know, look at Gizzard eyes. That's Gucci? Girl, it's just a bracelet, girl. It's not that deep. But she said that that's the place where her and her friend Karen has always had their foundation because she always took care of her churn. Girl, stop being messy with the Grand Dime and your churn could get bracelets and necklaces next year. You got to stop acting crazy though. But they start talking about their live show because I guess it's out the bag that the Grand Dime is having her live show and also reasonably shady. And Gizzard was like, oh yeah, I heard about your live show. Well, Karen wants your details. What's going on? What's going to happen? But Gizzard wants hers. She was like, no, you tell me what's going on with yours. So she said, it's not like a podcast. It's just a live show and I'm just hosting it. And so Gizzard was like, so are you selling La Dame? She was like, no. We not mixing brands. We just gonna do a live show and put it on. That's all. That's gonna be cute. I guess it makes sense that she's just hosting because what else would the Grand Dame do? I'm sorry, I love you to death, the Grand Dame, but I wouldn't want to go see you live doing nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real, and I love the Grand Dime, but I got to say what I got to say. But she starts to talk about Mia, because Gizzard asked if she talked to her, and she said, yeah, I forgave her. One thing I like about her, she owns her stuff. Whenever she wrong, she owns it. She said, I actually like Jacqueline too. I just don't like the fact that she finishes all of Mia's sentences. But other than that, she could really get over it. Well, then Gizzard starts to spill the tea about the conversations that was had and said, well, girl, we was having a conversation and I heard, well, I didn't hear, but Mia told us that, she made it seem like she bought that Porsche for Jacqueline, and they did the flashback, and she was just like, I don't know, it just came off as if she bought it. She was like, but I want to know if Gordon bought it. So then she also said that Mia let Jacqueline screw one of her exes, and so she's not sure if, she let Jacqueline screw Gordon. She said Mia liked to watch, so Mia watched that. She don't know if that's what it is, what's going on, and she want to know if it's happening right now. Now Karen was just surprised and shocked, like, what the hell? And she get in a confession and say, girl, Gizzard is the last person to tell your business because she gonna tell the whole world. And she is. And she ended off that conversation saying, yeah, girl, I also saw him up there in the shower together, bucket naked in the window. And like she told her, well, if that was in the window, they wanted to be saw. What it is. Moving on, Candy Eyes is over there getting ready for her video shoot. She doing sit-ups. Mama Candy Eyes is over there with her. The mamas is making some cameos in this episode, and she feels like this video shoot is an elevation from the last one down there in the parking lot. You remember that one? You know when they had just found a random parking lot, got a U-Haul, had some people with a couple cameras come out there and dance in front of people's cars. Yeah, that one. See, that's the elevation from last one. So they get out there, they get to the doggone actual shoot. Trina's there, she's thanking her and licking her booty 50 million more times and say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Girl, let me tell you the real tea. Trina is trying to stay relevant, and Trina is trying to keep that bag, okay? Trina will collaborate with anybody. Girl, if I call Trina with the right amount of money, she gonna collaborate with me. Trina don't give a damn talking about, I really like the song is dope. Now, I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't hating. I heard a piece of the song of when Trina was rapping. I don't know if it was the cadence. I don't know what it was. It just didn't do for me. Candy Eyes, you sound good on the song with the auto-tune. Said what I said. But, I mean, it just... I can't get over it. Hang with no bitch. You see. Girl, say them words and stop separating them. Girl, it just, it was all right. But she said, this is a moment for her. She feel like she made it. Girl, it's just Trina. Talking about Trina is the female. What she said Trina was? She's the bread and butter of women in hip hop. You a damn lie. Who buying Trina album? Who buying her albums? Girl, you a damn lie. Get out of here. And that's disrespect to Nicki Minaj. And I don't even care for her neither. Love her music, but personally, I don't care for her. That's a slap in the face to Nicki Minaj. Girl, stop acting crazy. Moving on, Robin is at the house. Wine comes in there as he's getting ready to pick up his keys and go do some old other flawless stuff flawed things down there at the college. But he picks up his keys and he's getting ready to go, but Robin calls him over and wants to have a talk. She's asking him when he's gonna get a break. He was like, I don't know, we still out here recruiting and all of that. And I'm sitting here saying, shit, if I look at the timeline right, you was doing more than recruiting. Allegedly. Anyway, but she starts bringing up how hard it is to pick a date. Wine Dixon was like, it ain't that hard. We can do it whenever you're ready. Shit. As long as me, you, and the boys there, we can go tomorrow. What you saying? And she was like, well, no, because I thought you wanted to have a say in what's going on. He was like, I don't care about none of that, girl. We can go down there to the courthouse tomorrow by the judge. What is you saying? See, Robin, you trying to make it every excuse on why you don't want to marry this alleged perpetrator. I'm trying to choose my words wisely. You're not about to marry that man, especially not after we done found out what we done found out. Just say you don't want to get married. Now I'm of the belief, Wine don't even think you want to get married. And quiet as it kept, Wine don't want to marry your ass. I wouldn't either, I ain't gonna lie. If I could just have the milk and not buy the cow, who is trying to pay for the cow? I'm just saying. But anyway, he was like, it's up to you. It was never really up to me. And she brings up the infidelity clause. Wine Dixon said he don't know why they would need that because, hell, we've been together since I was 16. Now, they say her mom them took you in because you ain't had nowhere to go. Was you in there getting booty in them people's house at 16, Wine Dixon? Anyway, they start talking about that, and then she brings up, well, when we got divorced before, Wine did start dating again, so I just feel like we need an infidelity clause. Girl, you just trying to find any way to keep the little pennies you got. Wine feel like they don't need that. He said, you trying to compare us to people who do this, and this, but we are not those people. And basically pulling a tie with Candy and Ty originally and saying he ain't signing a goddamn thing. Girl, he said he ain't fighting over no money. And to be completely honest, Robin Dixon, I'm starting to wonder how much you got. Now, I know the Bravo people paying you good, but, I'm just asking. Moving on. Wendy is at the hospital. Now, we had saw a clip of her in the hospital. Eddie had to rush her down there. She in the bed looking like she about to pass out and never come back to. I guess life in her body has finally caught up to her. She opted out of drinking water so that she can run the streets more and be busy as hell and all of that. Now she done got 2 kidney stones the size of a 9-pound and 10-ounce baby, and she want us to feel sorry for her. Girl, bye. You couldn't even schedule to get the goddamn kidney stones removed. The kidney stones had to remove themselves until you get your ass down there to the hospital. So we down there at the hospital, girl. Eddie down there with her. She getting out the hospital. She had 2 outpatient surgeries. They had to remove all these doggone kidney stones. Well, I guess 2 of them or whatever. She said it was 9 ounces or 9 centimeters. Girl, I'm thinking like, what is she dilating? She pregnant? But they were 9 centimeters and she just couldn't pass them. They had to go ahead and take them out down there at the hospital. So she said she's glad the second surgery is over. It's just an outpatient surgery. But she's on the couch looking like she dead. Talking about I thought childbirth was worse. Now, I ain't never had no kidney stone, and I knock on wood or something that I never get none. But, I mean, you meant you was going to get your camera time, huh? That girl had them down at the house making everybody think she all jacked up. Now, Mama Wendy, you know, with the poncho, who be wearing the poncho, throw it over her shoulder. She down there, and she's trying to help Wendy. She's helping get Wendy back together. She need Wendy back up in Adam. Wendy got to be out here in these streets making this money and putting her name out there. You know how the mama is. And I'm still trying to figure out why Eddie Mama and them don't like you. Somebody in the Nigerian community give us the tea. Why don't the other Nigerians like this Nigerian? I'm confused. But anyway, the mama's telling her she gonna make her some pork chops. And I said, I didn't know Nigerians eat pork, let alone chops. Girl, I'm learning something new every day. I thought the Nigerians be eating like, you know, I ain't know they be eating the pig. Go ahead on. That's what's up. But she was like, you want me to make you a spicy pork chop? She was like, Ma, no, I would just like some doggone soup. That'll be fine. The mama tell the boys, go ask your mother what she want to drink. I was like, them the boys looking at her like, Grandma, why are you even here? Who invited you? But they go over there and ask Wendy what she want to drink. All she wanted was some water. Mama give her some soup. The little girl come over there. Cam, she's so beautiful. She comes over there checking on her mama, want to help her mama eat the soup, feed the mama the soup and all of that. And I'm saying that she is a beautiful little girl. And she really loves her mama. Shout out to little Cam. I like Cam. She's a beautiful girl. But mama come sit down over there. And Wendy was like, well, girl, remember you just got out of the hospital, huh? She was like, yeah. She said, well, what they told you? They told me to sit my ass down. I'm doing too much. I was just exhausted. And look at Wendy, that's what they told me. Well, when is it going to click in your head? Oh, Cepho, 18 degrees. You got 400 degrees like Juvenile, but you don't know when it's time to sit your ass down. Make it make sense. I'm going to need somebody with more than 5 degrees or 4 degrees or however many Wendy got 400 degrees to tell me when does the common sense kick in. Because, you know, you can have many degrees and no common sense if you get it. Because that's what I'm getting off of her. Zero common sense. But the mama said, well, since we here talking, I need y'all to pay for my boobs. I done breastfed you, your sister, and your brother. My titties hanging low, wobbling to the floor. I'm ready to tie them in a knot and time in the bowl. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead on and get my money ready so I can get my boobs done. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, girl, 2 things. Number 1, Mama Osefo. Well, you ain't Osefo. Mama Wendy. I thought you were successful in nursing all of that. Why you need the children to pay for your boobs? And number 2, you too old. Ain't nobody, you is too old. Ain't nobody checking for them titties. Let the girl live. Like Wendy said, girl, your titties is at the very bottom of my list with everything I got going on in my life and in the world. I don't blame her. Moving on. Karen go to see Mia. They're churning their baking cookies. They go have a seat in the queen cave. I like that. I want to get me a queen cave. I might could do that in my basement. Anyway, I'm off subject. But they go down to the queen cave or over to the queen cave and have a conversation. And Karen was like, look, girl, I told you I'm going to be transparent. Whatever I hear in these streets, I'm going to ask you straight up. Let me ask you a question. So I was over there at the house that Gizzard built. And she was telling me that you and you and Jacqueline was taking a shower together. Is that something you do and enjoy? And Mia was like, yeah. That is something I enjoy. And then she goes to ask her, bring up the fact that Gizzard said, you let her sleep with your ex-boyfriend. She said, I did. She said, you like to watch. I do. I said, oh, okay. At least she's, you know, being transparent with it. And that's what she said. Look, I'm going to just straight up say what it is. But then my question to you, Miss Mia, then why was you getting so upset at what Wendy was saying? If you so transparent and you don't care it is what it is, why was you so mad? Why you throwing water on the girl? I mean, maybe it was the when you said the threesome with Peter, But I mean, I don't get that. If you so like out in the open with who you is and what you do, I don't understand what the big deal was. But then Mia goes up to say, look, we've done some weird promiscuous things in the past, and I want to know what the hell is weird and promiscuous together. What y'all around here? I was about to say something that was gonna be real bad, but she said she wanted to be a gynecologist, and so she got a flashlight and looked down there up in Mia's tunnel. I mean, up in Jacqueline's tunnel. Sound about right. I ain't even gonna lie. But Karen asked if her and Gordon have had sex with other people. She said, of course. She said, did y'all have sex with Peter though? And she said, no. Actually, we had sex with his old lady. And so Karen was like, what? Yes, me and Gordon had sex with Peter old lady. So then she go, oh my God, was this before or after? She said, oh no, girl, this was before. Actually, she was our bitch first. I said, oh. Karen said, let me get up out of here after that. Like she said, not everything making sense, girl, while you was, acting all crazy over there in Miami, girl. She said, because, this is crazy. Mia, y'all a beast. And you know what? With the way the world works today, you might as well just be honest and say what the hell going on. Because, I mean, people gonna find out because people gonna talk. Anyway, moving on. It's a Day of the Lie show. Ashley pulls up and Sharice pulls up looking like somebody mom. And I don't even know why she was there. Why are you there, Sharice, looking like somebody mom in that moo-moo? Oh, Sharice is a sore eyes. She's a sore for my eyes. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why. Karen and her husband arrive, and Wine and the boys are walking up the street to get up in there, asking his older son. I don't know which one is older, Corey or Carter or Kevin or Cockroach. I don't know what's the name of them churn. But you excited to see your mama? The oldest boy looked at him like, hell no. Shit, we see her enough every day. Anyway, they arrived. Karen was surprised to see Wine. She said, hell, I'm always surprised to see Wine. Aren't we all? I think Robin be surprised when she see Wine too. I really do. Keep in mind, earlier in the show, Gizzard wanted to Robin to make sure that Wine was going to be present because, Wine will call in sick. Wine will go and have an open heart surgery so he don't have to be there for Robin. We know that. You know what I'm saying? So Gizzard was like, do what you got to do. Find out what the hell going on. Make sure Wine Dixon is present. She also asked her about the doggone wedding, when the wedding gonna be, and she talking about she don't know. Girl, you ain't gonna have no wedding. And we don't want to see it anyway. We tired of you and Wine Dixon anyway. We don't want to see it. You ain't never getting married, and that's fine. Just say that. Just stop dragging this whole we getting married thing. But anyway, so Karen was surprised to see him. She asked Ashley, well, girl, what Candace? Candy Eyes got in her confessional and said, Robert and Batman is not even worth her support. Go ahead on. Now, you're going to want people to support you now. Go ahead on, but I get it. Mia and Jackie arrived. Robert in the back saying she nervous. She said she normally just sitting on the couch with a mic in front of her looking like a man. Now she got to actually get out here and perform like a female. So, she's very nervous about this. And when I saw the amount of people in the crowd, if you look behind me, there was no need to be nervous. That was all your friends and coworkers and family, girl. It was like another Saturday night at the house, girl. You ain't have to do all that. But anyway, she's nervous. She said she want everything to go right. The host gets up there. Lord have mercy. He gets up there and announced Robin. What did he say? Robin Bryant. That's what he called her. Karen pulls out her notepad and pen and said what not to do. Then the first thing on the list is hire a host who know your name, or don't hire one who don't know your name. Girl, I used to date a girl named Robin Bryant. Girl, but shut your ass up. You like you ain't never dated a girl, period. Anyway, so after he finished messing that up, he finally gets them out. They comes running out or whatever. They get on stage. Robert, mic don't work. Anybody do a sound check, or y'all just, pulled up, popped out, and it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. Robert, you claim that y'all spent $10,000 of y'all own money on this podcast, this live show, and y'all had 55 people in a 800, maybe 1,000 seat venue. You ought to slap yourself. You really ought to slap yourself. Matter of fact, turn to your neighbor, which would be Gizzard, and say, neighbor, as soon as they say yes, slap each other. Because Y'all spent $10,000 on this? Girl, for what? For what? And then furthermore, where did Gizza get the money? We just got the house up and running. How she had enough money to afford this? Let me find out y'all taking out loans in this business name. Anyway, so they come down there. The mic ain't working. Everything that could go wrong goes wrong. Karen is up there making sure she keeping up with her list of what not to do. Ray's over there laughing. He is getting his key in his life over his wife over there making it fun of them. And the first thing they do is play a reasonably shady game, and they invite Wine Dixon up there, who looked like he just stopping by to drop them churn off. I go, well, Lord. So Wine get up there, and Robert says, do you think it's shady or reasonable that somebody would get up early in the morning and start vacuuming and doing this, that, and the third? And Wine said, well, it depends on what time in the morning. Is it 6 a.m. or is it 11 a.m.? Now, we already know Wine done looked at her and looked down the depths of her soul and told her you are lifeless and worthless and you don't get up till 2, 3 in the evening. Remember he told her that? I was like, girl, you set yourself up for that. And you know, Wine don't care enough about you to not embarrass you. Why would you ask him that? Because he had already told us you get up at 2, 3 in the evening. Now you want to talk about vacuuming and all that, and it's probably 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the evening. Girl, bye. Anyway, after Wine embarrassed her, they had Ashley come up there to do a dance thing. And listen, the white woman has literally what you call it? Had left Ashley body. No. Matter of fact, the white woman went back in. When there was some of the dances she was doing, the Cabbage Patch Girl, Ashley, don't you ever do another black dance again. Stick to that TikTok bullshit. Don't you ever. She was trying to do the meet me in the trap. It's going down. No rhythm, no nothing. Leave us black folks out of your dancing, okay? Stick to the TikToks and the bullshit that you used to. Leave us black folks out of your stuff. Anyway, I don't know what else happened. I think that's all that really happened. They do a Q&A and the lady get up and ask what everybody don't care about. When is the wedding, Robert? Robert, just stay tuned. Girl, lady in the audience, I don't know who paid you $20 to get up there and ask her that, but I could have told you never. No February, no Nevuary. Never getting married, girl. Never. Don't even ask no questions about it. Anyway, so that was the end of the show. Robert lies. You know, I don't believe nothing Robert said. Robert said that the hat she had was flying off the shelf. She had to go get a bigger space to work out and everything because everybody was walking around with them soft-ass baseball caps. Yet and still, I don't even see Gizzard wearing them. Then she gonna turn around and say, oh yeah, we made $14,000 profit from this. You a damn lie. Look at the seating. The only way you make your profit when you do things like this is ticket sales. We find out here you must have bought a whole bunch of tickets and gave them away because Mia had to say, oh, I bought my ticket. Oh, you didn't have to do that. So you was giving tickets away to get people to, you know what I'm saying? Girl, y'all ain't make no damn $14,000 off of this shit. Not when you had to give people tickets to tell them to come, and you probably only was able to get them to come by telling them the film people was going to be there. You made $14,000. I don't believe a shit. Listen, as sure as I got a nose on my face, Robert ain't make no $14,000. Said what I said. Anyway, that everybody leaves. Jacqueline is talking to Gizzard by herself, and for what I don't know, Sharice is over there looking like she riding bitch. And when I say riding bitch, you know how like they got the person in the driver's seat, the person in the passenger seat, and the motherfucker who's sitting in the back. He sitting up in front and between both of the seats looking like this, you know, in the middle, so he can put his head up and be up with the two people in the front. That's riding bitch. So Sharice is in the back riding bitch with her head up front in the car of the theater or the conversation or whatever. And basically, Gizzard wants Mia to tell her if she is the side piece to Gordon. And not Mia, Jacqueline. Jacqueline goes, you think I'm the side piece? Yeah, girl, everybody think that. Duh. And she was just like, I would never know. We're not the side. I'm not the side piece. I don't even know why you would say that. And Gizzard was like, well, she was the one acting like she was, you know, she bought your Porsche. Jacqueline don't remember that. And look at Sharice. I remember. Shut your ass up and sit back. Ain't nobody asked you to say nothing. I don't even know why you here. On the other side, Robert is over there lying to me and talking about, I'm so sorry I didn't make your grand opening for the joint thing. And she was like, don't worry about it. We got another one June 6th. Mia, did she make it? Because they have a line. Anyway, but they over there grilling Jacqueline about if she slept with Gordon or if she's sleeping with Gordon. And Jacqueline was like, well, I feel like you need to ask her. Sharice was like, ask her? I mean, if somebody asked me if I was sleeping with Wine Dixon, I say hell no. I say no, ma'am. Wine Dixon will say hell no. Sharice, I don't think you get no peen nowhere. I just don't see no young boys or no old boys or no boys knocking down your door to get up under that moo-moo. I just don't see it with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Mia comes over there. They asked Mia, they was like, Mia girl, did you buy that girl car? And she was just like, listen, her car is in her name. And look at Robert. See, when Wine Dixon was in the league, we bought people's cars and it was in their names. Girl, didn't the son say Wine Dixon was down there riding that pine? I don't believe he had enough money to buy all them cars. Don't believe it. Anyway, so then she asked her, well, girl, look, is she sleeping with Gordon or has she slept with Gordon? Mia was like, no, because that's my friend. Like, I wouldn't do that. And Jacqueline jumped in and was like, and plus, he's really not my type. What is you saying? Because, like, I believe Giza said, well, if he was attractive, would you sleep with him? And she was just like, no, we wouldn't do that. And then they asked her, what else they asked Mia? They were grilling Mia all these questions about if her and Jacqueline be still sleeping with each other, men and all of that. And, you know, Mia, we got to start, you know, getting together and coming up with what we going to tell these girls. No, you got to stop lying. That's what you got to stop doing. Do I believe that Mia let Jacqueline smash on Gordon, especially knowing the fact that she likes to watch? Absolutely. She's not jealous when it comes to sharing her men. We know that. Duh. I believe that's probably what happened, but I don't think they want that out there like that. They want everybody to know they're sleeping with everybody together except Gordon. But you know, this works out for Gordon because now Gordon can have whatever and whoever and however he wants as long as his wife can watch. Gordon picked him a good one now. Picked him a good one. Anyway, that was the end of the episode, man. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. Y'all know, same shit, different toilet. And I'll see you hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.